Hey everybody, so this is episode 1, first ever episode of At the Cabin with Matt. I'm Matt, and this is going to be a channel about everything healthy lifestyle, better nutrition, better sleep, all those types of things. If you see smoke behind me, it's from the fire I got outside the cabin. And ultimately, this is a channel about finding peace and being at a total level of comfort with who you are and what you're doing. And there will be more to come on this. This is just a first quick intro. When I get better at this, you'll see more. But essentially, this first one is about my freeing myself from alcoholism. And I know a lot of people through YouTube and other venues and other channels have different ways and have talked about this at length, about alcoholism, the addiction, how to free yourself, what it means. For me, there's 3 basic parts to this. It is your physical self, your mental self, and your spiritual self. Those 3 pieces are what will be so much better off if you can get to the point where you give up the addiction to alcohol. Other people have had it worse than me. I know that. But ultimately, I had been drinking for 30 years and I'm 45. And I made the decision to stop March 13th, 2022. So I was 42 years old, and that quick math says that my first time drinking was 12 years old at my friend's father's liquor cabinet. Like a lot of kids, you experiment, I get it. But what I didn't realize at the time was that was going to set the stage for a much different path for me in terms of addiction and relying on alcohol for a stress reliever, for celebration reasons, to hang out with friends. Like the only reason I had friends at some points in my life were just the commonality of drinking. And it was hard for me to know when to stop. And I did put myself and other people in pretty tough positions. And I hurt some people and probably hurt myself, to be honest. And I had to come to terms with that. Fast forward, I have a beautiful wife, 2 amazing daughters, and I was kind of hiding some things from them in terms of drinking. And I woke up that morning on a cold bathroom floor, horrible hangover from a night of too much drinking and not knowing when to stop. And I kind of just said, I'm going to stop and see what happens. And that has been my journey of physical, mental, and most importantly, spiritual freedom from alcohol. And you can do this. There are many, many ways to do this. For me, I relied on someone prior, my Uncle Dan. And I didn't know this at the time, but he was an alcoholic as well and had a lot of challenges in his life. So much that he had to relocate from where we live to a different area about 6 to 8 hours away. And that allowed him to start over, essentially. So there will be much more to come, but my main objective here is just to introduce myself. My name's Matt. I am sober, which is amazing. I have an awesome wife. I have 2 amazing kids. And I built this cabin basically to be at peace, to find myself, to free myself from alcohol, to enjoy nature. That's how I get my spirituality, to do different things, to hearken back to a time where things were simpler and easier and just, I think an amazing opportunity for all of you as well to find whatever that is, to find your cabin. It doesn't have to be a physical cabin like mine, but it could be something that relates to that. So use that metaphor to find what it's going to be for you. So I will circle back to this and we will do a lot of different videos. They will be on alcohol. They will be on my story. They will be on some low points, but also some very beautiful points and the things that I've decided to do. They could be on nutrition. They could be on mindset. It could be on nature and spirituality or journaling. All of those different things, and I will dabble and sprinkle in some different elements of leadership as well. My professional life, I oversee and supervise about 125 people, and that has never been better either, in large part because I gave up the thing that I relied on in stressful situations, and that allowed me to avoid communication and having conversations and connecting with people in different ways. But that's gone. And now those conversations occur, those relationships are much stronger, and hopefully through my journey and the things that I'm going to talk about and the things that we'll discuss on here. You will become a better person, and you can ask questions and just kind of figure out where you're going to go from there. So, episode 1 at the cabin. My name is Matt. More to come. Goodbye.